Welcome to the first tutorial on living the Christian life. We will look at the different types of worship and the differences between denominations. There are various activities that Christians take part in, and some of these differ depending on which denomination they belong to. Denomination is the name given to the main groups within a church. Can you remember any names of denominations within Christianity? Anglican, Roman Catholic, Church of England, Baptist, Methodist and Pentecostal are examples of different denominations. Worship is when believers express love and respect for, and devotion to, God. It's a time when Christians can thank God, ask for His forgiveness, and pray for themselves and others. It helps them feel closer to God. Can you remember the names of the three different types of worship? Liturgical worship is a set form of worship, usually following agreed words. The congregation usually follow the words in the service book and respond to what the priest says with set words and prayers. Non-liturgical is worship that is not set. They may feel moved by the Holy Spirit in worship, so pray freely and about whatever is on their mind, rather than reciting set prayers. Finally, individual worship is quiet worship alone in a person's home. The Anglican Church has both liturgical and non-liturgical services. They use the Book of Common Prayer, which contains set services. The Book of Common Prayer is the oldest Anglican service book. As well as words for services, it also contains special services for ordaining priests, baptisms, weddings and funerals. Christians who prefer liturgical worship get comfort from their worship services following the same pattern. They also feel connected with Christians from generations before who said the same words. They also know that the words used have been authorized by a particular denominational hierarchy. Christians who prefer non-liturgical worship say they are following the Spirit, which means listening to God and following His lead in worship. They like that they have more freedom to express themselves when lifting their hands in the air or dancing. Individual worship allows Christians to develop a personal and close relationship with God. They may have particular problems they want to take to Him. It can include prayer, meditation, reading the Bible, singing or quiet thinking. In the exam you might be asked to outline 3 ways a Christian worships, describe 2 differences between worship in Christianity and Islam, as well as looking at the advantages of the different types of worship. In summary, worship is important because it helps believers express love for God. It can be liturgical, non-liturgical or individual. There is a great amount of variety in worship among different denominations.